What's up, my beautiful people? How are you today? How are you doing? Hey, friend. If you're new here, you're highly welcome. My name is Rema Kosinje, and basically here we talk about personal development, culture, and mental wellness, everything that will make us be the best version of ourselves. And guess what? Today's topic is gonna be so interesting, like it's in the title, self-sabotaging. When are we going to stop self-doubting ourselves? When are we going to stop self-sabotaging? And when I talk about that in detail, I mean when we feel like we don't deserve the success we're having, when we feel like it shouldn't be me celebrating that, it shouldn't be me having this on the plate, it shouldn't be me having all that I'm having right now, feeling like our successes are undeserved. Go ahead and convince ourselves that it should depend on time, it should depend on luck, it should depend on a certain kind of experience. You feel like once you've clocked something or once you've achieved something, it shouldn't be you achieving it. And in the long run, we have our own interests that let us down. We have our own plans that will let down because we feel like it shouldn't be me having this, or it shouldn't be me having, it shouldn't be rich, it shouldn't be me, it shouldn't be me. Like this is too much for me. Like I can't afford this. Like I just can't. It makes us think irrationally about our capabilities and performances. Here standing in our own way for shining out there, because every time we feel like it shouldn't be us, why would I be the one having all this on my plate, So number one thing we have to start doing is to start forgiving ourselves. When I said start forgiving ourselves, it's the fact that what happened in the past, it doesn't define me right now. If I used to fail this time, doesn't mean that forever I'm going to keep failing, and it doesn't mean that I can't try my luck this time around. I failed this other time, yes. Failure, those are the errors of judgment, and at the end of the day, if we pick our lessons from the failures, that means I can pick up and go another step. But because we don't forgive ourselves for our failures, that's when we feel like when an opportunity comes, it shouldn't be for you. Maybe it should be passed over to another person. And guess what? This is the opportunity. How many times have we given up our opportunities for someone else just because we feel like we don't deserve it? Just because we feel like it's too much for us, like this job is too much for me. Maybe it's having some certain kind of people having this kind of experience or this kind of skills to go for it, even when you can try your luck, but you feel like it shouldn't be me. There's one thing I want you to know is that our mistakes, they don't define us. Like our mistakes that we've had in the past, they don't define who you are. You can wake up today and you choose to be a different person. Yes, my past, you might be knowing my past, but if I'm to introduce myself right now, you may be like, ooh, hold on, who am I talking to? Because basically I choose who I want to be. I can redefine myself anytime, any day, and that is writing my own story at that time you actually don't expect me to write it. We rewrite the stories every single day. We change our stories according to what we want. What do you want to be remembered for? That is number one thing. So if there's one thing that you shouldn't allow to define you, like honestly, let it not be your mistakes, let it not be your failures. Every other single day there's someone who has not made it in life. It's that person who hasn't tried, perhaps, but everyone who has tried something new, they have something to tell you about this so-called friend who's called failure. Like I told you, failure is just the tuition we pay for our success. So every single day that you fail, just know I'm towards my other step. Let it not make you doubt yourself that because I failed, I can't do anything here. No. That shouldn't be the case. And darling, I think I've failed very many times. Maybe I haven't failed to the utmost, but at least I know I've failed. So when I'm talking about failure, I know it from experience. I've tried things that haven't worked out, and I still wake up every single day and I try out something new. So start building the confidence in yourself, and the more you build the confidence in yourself, the more you will know who you are, the more you will detach from trying to be someone else, but by embracing who you are. And guess what? Luck always comes from when you exactly know who you are. And when we say luck, I don't basically mean that the luck you're going to sit there and wait for it like we've already said, self-sabotaging. That is consciously or unconsciously what you're having as your own interests or what you're having as your own plans. So as soon as you have confidence in yourself and you get to know who you are, the sooner you get back to your plan and the sooner you run so fast on your goals, darling. Another point I would want you to know is how you can manage the imposter syndrome, or what we call self-sabotaging. Is just trying to rename the doubts that you're having. What are those doubts that you're having about yourself? When you enter a room of an interview, or when you enter a room with a staff and everyone else that happen to be teasing you, what comes into your mind? Let those thoughts start being positive. Translate them one by one, like continuously, one by one. Because when you translate your doubts into positivity, trust me, you're going to learn a lot. Just imagine you're in a room and maybe in the training, and somehow there's this thought that has just crossed your mind. Like, how about we change that statement and we start saying, I feel like everyone around this room is brilliant, is bright, is intelligent, and I'm going to learn a lot from this room. Okay? How about we start translating things into positivity? We just happen to know that when people are bright in this room, I'm going to learn a lot. Why does it have to be taken personally? Because I'm dull, things are not going to work out my way. So start changing your doubts, start renaming the doubts. When you know that this was my doubt, find how you can just twist it around and make it positive. Okay. Then another way for you to manage actually taking the step from the self-sabotaging is just knowing your strength, renaming. Okay, just banging them just in front of you to know that this is my strength. Okay, when you put your strength first before your weaknesses, it's more important that you're going to wake up every day and you're motivated. You're going to wake up every day and you're energized, because what you brought on the table already is just putting in the higher vibe. So by the time you come to realize that, anyway, I have a weakness, but hold on, I didn't take it on the front desk, I didn't bring it on the table first, you find that everything is running smoothly, especially for your day, or especially for your meetings, or especially for your, if you know that in the meeting I'm good at report writing, then you can present that before any other thing. So just try to know your strength. What are you good at in that relationship, in that business, in that career that you're chasing? What are you good at first? So when you get to know what you're good at, then the next step will be, guess what? Let's stop people pleasing. Okay, yes, I know my strength, and that's it. So I don't need to hold on. I don't need to, again I say, hold on. I don't need the whole world to love me. And darling, besides, if you do whatever you will do at any time, at any day, there's no way everyone is going to love you. I know it's bitter truth, but there's always going to be that one person who beefs you, and there's always going to be that one person who would want the whole clan to beef you, who would even tell others to see what exactly they don't see, because that's their own impression, that's their own problem, what they're seeing in you, why they don't like you. So sometimes you just have to stop pleasing people, that you just have to stop seeking validation from people, because the more you try to please people, the more you try to seek validation, the more you kutomela. When I say kutomela, I mean the more you knock. Okay, in simple terms, the more you go astray, the more you wander, the more you run away from your own way. Okay, you're getting at the edge of the bridge when you start people pleasing. So stop pleasing people, stay focused on who you are, know what you're good at, and learn how to say no. When you wake up and you choose to say no, say no. And darling, it sounds so kind of sweet when you learn how to say no, and somehow you don't have to explain. Yes, I wake up and I say no, and I don't have any explanation for you. Yeah, and that's it. It sounds so good, and I hope that today you pick something, you pick some lesson. But stop sabotaging. I love this book that says the mountain is you. Okay, sometimes we feel like what we are calling a mountain in front of us, it's actually not the mountain. It's us who are becoming a mountain. It's us who are waking up and choosing to put ourselves there and feel like the world is actually so hard. But that is the story we are telling ourselves on a single day, okay? Something simple, we can enlarge it into something which is a mountain. Yet it's just something that can really be solved in a single day. So mind the story, tell yourself every single day, is it positive? Okay, don't take things so personal that every time someone has to say something, you have to be like, I think this was on me. I think this has to deal with me. I think I'm the problem. I think, no. People have their own issues. Every time we want to be thinking for them. If they find a problem with you, let it be addressed. But the story to yourself, let it keep positive. Let it keep on point. Like on point. Okay? So until then, guys, I love you so much and a beautiful day. Kisses. Please feel free to subscribe. This is your girl. Greetings.